Hi everyone. So today I'm going to try and help you out by giving you some tips on how to ollie. I'm assuming that because you're watching this video, you probably already know what an ollie is. And chances are you've watched about 300 other how-to videos on YouTube already. While I can't give you any secrets to magically learn this trick, I can at least give you some insight into how I do my ollies and hopefully another perspective which may help you out. I would say that the only requisite to learn an ollie would be knowing how to ride and control your board comfortably, because balancing and shifting weight is a big part in doing tricks, especially in the ollie. Also, you should be comfortable going from the normal standing on your board position to leaning your weight onto your back foot and touching your tail to the ground. It might even be helpful if you can do the same motion but towards the nose of the board, because this will help you with the whole shifting your weight and balancing. Foot positioning for an ollie is pretty set for your back foot, but your front foot has some leeway as for where it can be placed on the board. You want to put your back foot on the tail and your front foot anywhere between halfway and on top of the bolts. Also, you should be standing on the balls of both of your feet with your weight mainly towards your big toes. I tried to show the proper foot positioning by wearing socks and then doing it barefoot so you can see how your weight should be dispersed on your feet. It's important not to be standing with your feet flat on the board, as this will probably lead to a really rigid and awkward feeling ollie. So the first part of an ollie is the simultaneous pushing of your back foot down as hard as you can, along with snapping the tail against the ground and jumping upwards off of your back foot. You can practice this motion by pushing your back foot down and letting the tail of the board hit the ground and make that snap noise. After doing this a few times, you can move on to snapping the tail down and doing a little hop off to the side of your board. The other part of an ollie is the front foot motion. The front foot acts as a guide for the board, and it's what will eventually level out your ollies in the air. So this is where it gets a little confusing. Your front foot should start off by letting off its weight on the board so that when you push the tail down with your back foot, the nose of the board goes upward. But when the front of the board starts to lift up, you quickly want your foot to slide upwards towards the nose. This is probably the hardest motion to coordinate when learning how to ollie, and most of the time it just takes a lot of trial and error until you get the timing and muscle memory down. So right here I've shown what it basically looks like to pop and jump off of your back foot but without a board, and then what an ollie looks like with both feet and no board. Hopefully this helps to show you the timing of what your feet should be doing. You jump off your back foot, slide your front foot upwards first, and then raise your back foot up and level it out with your front foot. So here's just a few ollies so you can kind of see how it all works together. Just try and watch it a few times maybe, and watch my feet and just how everything gets coordinated. Like I said earlier, your front foot can be almost anywhere on the board, but the closer to the bolts, the lower your ollie will be, and the closer to the middle of your board, the less control you'll have, even if you might be able to pop higher. I like to keep mine somewhere between those, about 2 or 3 inches below the bolts. So once you get the motion down, the main thing to do is to practice these steps over and over until you hate ollies, then go to sleep and try again the next day, and eventually it will click. So I hope this video helped you, even if it was just one tiny part that helped you improve in any way. Progress is progress and everything takes time. Also, if you need any further help with this trick or any others, I do personalized skate help videos, so just comment and let me know. Thank you for watching, and like and subscribe if you want.